Silver Lake Stadium, the Hereford manager Peter Beadle. What a result!
Fantastic result. You know, you always when the draw comes out, it was one that we felt that we were happy with. We felt that we could come here and perform. And obviously, you don't want to chance your arm too much, but I felt that if we performed well enough, we were capable of winning here today. Because otherwise, there's no you can build the lads up, but we've got good players here. We've got good footballers. We've got good football brains, and they play the game with heart. And when you do that and you put it all together, like I said, we get a second half display where it was back to the walls at times and it wasn't quite as pretty, but we stood firm and we had that them 10 yellow shirts in front of the ball and we dogged it out and we saw it through. But they never ever cut us open from open play. We said at half time, if they're going to get back in the game, it's going to be from a set piece, so we need to make sure we're switched on. And the one time we switch off, we get caught. Simo loses his man, gets ball watching, and the fella heads it in. But outside of that, after that, obviously they chucked a few more balls in there. But the back five, the four in front of them, and the two in front of that were excellent to a man.
As you say, you could see the difference in physique, and presumably it's full-time players. But Hereford, in terms of skill, I thought more than matched them.
Yeah, well, I think we were better than them actually in the way we played, in the style that we played. Obviously, they're a big, strong side, as we said before. They've got lots of experience in their team, lots of league experience in their team. But sometimes when you come to places like this, you need to have a little bit of luck, and you need your players to perform well, and we did. And as we've said before, many a time, that if we perform well and we play well, and everyone turns up on the day, we'll give anybody a game. We'll give them a game. And like I said, we knew that their threat was going to be more physical than technical. But like I said, we stood up to it. We knew what was going to come, and we stood up to it. And like I said, I'm proud of every one of them. They were brilliant.
It got very fiery and feisty. What's the latest on Garen Preen?
Well, we don't know. We're still waiting to hear. Obviously, he's been taken to hospital. His dad, luckily, was here, so his dad's travelled with him. We'll find out in the next, hopefully, 20 minutes how he is. Certainly the likelihood of a concussion of some sort by the sounds of it, by the way he was. One or two players said he was convulsing a little bit, so obviously it was a nasty impact. Had a mouthful of grass apparently, so it shows you how hard he's hit the ground. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's nothing too serious, and it is just that impact injury, and and obviously it was the spur of the moment, and 24 hours he'll have a bit of a headache, but hopefully after that he'll be okay. But we're only hoping. We'll just have to wait and see when we speak to the hospital.
Did you think the challenge was fair? The referee didn't give a free kick.
It's a long way away, but some of the boys who were closer to it said that it wasn't a foul. It was a heavy challenge, but it wasn't a foul. So, like I said, and the boys didn't react to it as a foul. They were more concerned about Garen, which was good to see that, and not instead of getting involved with some of the antics they were throwing out. But like I said, we're just hopeful now that it's nothing too bad, and it is a speedy recovery for him.
And 2 red cards for Eastleigh. They seem to get a bit frustrated.
Yeah, I think that's where they are at the moment. Obviously they got good players here, and they got good coaching staff here, but things aren't going their way at the moment, and that's what happens when things don't go your way. You sometimes get frustrated, but you have to control that. You have to try and be disciplined, which is difficult. It's not easy to control that discipline sometimes, but obviously the first one with a straight red. I mean, like I said, that could happen anywhere, anytime. Obviously Mike just got there before him, and the lads made a genuine attempt to get the ball, but unfortunately he stopped Mike. But the second one was just reckless and not necessary, to be fair.
And you talked about the 12th man in midweek. How good was that support today?
Oh, brilliant! We run out of things to say about them. When they get behind the team, and even more so today, because I think for the first time in a long time we've been underdogs, and no one expected us to. We knew it was going to be a tough game, but I don't think anybody expected us. If you'd have asked anybody, hand on heart, do you think we can get a result here? A lot of people, 95% probably would have said no, but they didn't, and they stuck with us, and we've rewarded them with a first round draw, which is superb.
And I asked you before, but I'll ask you again. Who would you like to play? Now it's the first round proper. One of your former clubs.
Well, how many of them are there? How many of them are in League One and League Two? I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's one of them. I mean, it's the luck of the draw. If you get a nice one, you look at the teams that, like the Wigans and Blackburns and teams like that away from home, maybe, or anyone at Edgar Street. like I said, it'd be nice to play at home. It'd be nice to have a full house. It'd be nice to have that FA Cup. Maybe play it on a Friday. You get the lights on. I'm getting all thingy here now. Look, all nostalgic. Exactly. Live on
Don't
TV.
Get too excited.
Yeah, live on TV. That'll all be a bonus. It'll all help us on our quest to try and keep this momentum going. And it's fantastic momentum. All the credit goes to the players because, like I said, again, we've got a few changes this year. But again, we've went to Banbury on Tuesday and done exceptionally well with some changes. We've come in today and done very well against a really good side today. So we just want to keep it going now for as long as we can and enjoy now this FA Cup run. And hopefully, if we have a little bit of luck, we get a really nice draw in the first round proper, which is even better. First round proper. Hereford FC, first round proper.
Well done today.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
Cheers.